Thank God my video, like, my phone beeps when it's done. But, like, it's just, everything seems like it's a dream still, but I know in my mind that it's real. And I like that. um, it's just, I feel more comfortable in my body for the most part. Like, physically, it's one body, but in my mind, and like when I look in the mirror, like I don't see the female body like whatsoever. Like I see this flat chested guy, and I don't have those like gender identity breakdowns anymore where like my binder's not fitting right, my shirts don't look right, I don't look like I'm passing and stuff like that. Like, I don't really have them anymore, which is kind of nice. And the only issue that I'm dealing with now is the fact that my my entire upper body is like trying to expand, and um because my chest is like really like weird. I can't really wear like a medium binder because if I do, my left side will be completely fine, and then my right side is just all discombobulated. So I'm kind of stuck with the small until I can get my chest surgery. But until then I'll deal. But I don't have much pain in my ribs. It just kind of varies on the day. Where like some days I can wear it for long periods of time, and other days it hurts after a couple hours. But it probably doesn't help either that I wear it every day, just about all day. So, and then just like doing that every day, like day after day, it does a wear and tear on my body. But since now I got my medical insurance back, I can make an appointment with a primary and get my body all checked out and make sure everything's going smooth and hopefully nothing damaged. Fingers crossed, because we all know the thing about how by the time most trans males get their chest surgery, they have some damage done to their ribs. Um, but let's just hope that I don't become another one of those. I'm not really sure I'd like to have much damage on my body. But I think really in the end though, it pays off. Like, even though I'm financially struggling because of the lack of insurance, while I was seeing my endo and getting my nurse shots, um, even though I'm financially struggling to pay the bills and stuff like that, just waking up every day and then knowing that I'm just one day, one step closer to my name change, my gender change, my chest surgery, and stuff like that. It's just, it doesn't get me down. There's always some price you pay to transition to be who you are. But it doesn't bother me as much. I'm not really stressing on how am I gonna pay this bill and make sure I have enough money for the month because I'm on a fixed income and I gotta make that money last the whole month. But it just doesn't stress me out as much because in the end, even though you're paying a price in some way, whether it's physically or mentally or whatever, whatever your price to pay is, just being able to go to sleep and wake up the next day knowing that you're just one day closer to whatever your next, big picture is, or I should rephrase that, your next little piece of the puzzle to the bigger picture is more of a better way of putting it. But knowing that you can go to sleep and wake up and just be one step closer to putting that next puzzle piece in, or whether it's the final puzzle piece, doesn't matter. But knowing that you're just one step closer to be able to put the big picture together, it kind of overcomes the price to pay to become who you are. And even though I know we all struggle with the same things, whether it's our family troubles with the transitioning, like whether they're accepting us or, whatever the case is with your family or your friends or, whatever your troubles are yourself, it never goes away, but like the saying goes, patience is a virtue. I learned that one the hard way. But as long as you're patient, things do start to fall in place. And, I'm kind of one of those people. I've been living in New Mexico for about a year and a half now. And I'm just finally getting into college. I just finally got my medical insurance back, and after being out for, about 2.5 years, I just finally started transitioning, and, it's all about letting things fall into place, not forcing them to. It's like when you get the wrong puzzle piece and you're trying to force it into a spot where it doesn't go. Don't do that. It doesn't end very well. But if you're patient enough, things will start to fall in place. And sometimes things don't always work out the way you hope. Like with my dad, I would love nothing more than to pick up the phone and call him and just talk to him and talk to him as Jaden, as his son, and not Jennifer and his daughter, because that person kind of doesn't exist anymore. Like the voice kind of doesn't go with that anymore, nor does the physical aspect, put it that way. But, I love nothing more than to talk to my dad about things that are going on in my life, and to know that he does accept me and he's proud of me. But is that gonna happen right now? Probably not. Well, I know it's not. I can tell you that right now. We haven't spoken about a year on the phone anyways. But sometimes things aren't always gonna work out the way you hope or when you hope. But if you're patient, they'll happen. But yeah, so I'm gonna go inside now because it's kind of cold out here for a white boy from Ohio. But until next time, guys, peace out.